So chat. Been a little minute. It's been a little minute. But it's a video that I've been waiting on for a long time. We're waiting to see first announce it. As you can see from the title of the video, we're reacting to Flight's top 100. Now, I've heard some things about it. I've heard it's good. I heard it's bad. So I'm going to get into it. We're going to react to this video, and then we're going to react to some more little bit of videos that I've been seeing. It's going to be a lot of Low, because Low is somebody I watch a lot, and he has a lot of opinions I agree with. But first, let's watch this Flight top 100. Man, it's gonna be bad. I heard it's bad, but I know nothing. I haven't seen anything about it. I didn't want to. Gotta like the video. Oh man, I'm scared. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
FTC. Flight team stand up. You know it's February because FTC is legendary. We got the official top 100 NBA players of all time Flight Reacts edition list. Starting out at 100, Pistol Pete Maravich. Bro, if you're a point guard, bro, or you just like have any type of passion for like the guard game, bro, you have to put Pistol Pete up on this list. Amari Stoudemire at number 99. I feel like Amari Stoudemire is a very underappreciated player. Tim Hardaway Sr. This dude was like the very few point guards to really make the crossover for what it is today. You have Rip Hamilton. Next up, Latrell Sprewell. Bro, Latrell Sprewell, look up his damn stats, bro. This man was a dog back in the day. Next up, you have Mitch Richmond.
Now,
5'6" Barnes. Bill Walton.
Now, I'm not gonna really say anything about these bottom ones because I know what Flight is doing. Flight is just naming names that has popularity because you have Latrell Sprewell higher than players that shouldn't be there. You have Pistol P at 100, and you have Amari Stoudemire at 99. And I don't know if that was Scotty Barnes or if he's trolling. Hope he's trolling and that wasn't Scotty Barnes right there. But Flight is just naming names right now. That's all he's doing.
You have Chris Bosh. You have Josh Smith, a.k.a. Jay Smooth.
See, he's naming names because you have Josh Smith. He's just naming names. You have Josh Smith over Chris Bosh. You're naming names.
Wallace. Next up, you have John Wall. You have Jason Tatum. You got Robert.
Like, see, he's naming names. You have John Wall over Ben Wallace and Jason Tatum over Ben Wallace. You're naming names. Because there is nothing that Jason Tatum has done so far, nothing that John Wall has done, or anything that deserves to be him be over Ben Wallace or Chris Bosh. You're naming names, right? You're naming names.
Parrish. James Worthy's coming in next on this list. You have Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel. You got George Iceman Gervin. You got Jason Kidd. You got Bob Cousy. Next up, you got Clyde the Glide Drexler. Next up, you have Dr. J. Next up, you got
What's being done out here, it's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
There's no way you have Starberry. You have Starberry over Ben Wallace. David, why is David Robinson so low? Why is David Robinson 76? Why is Moses over Julius Erving? Moses Malone literally had to join Julius Erving to win a championship. Moses Malone's overrated. He's not over Julius Erving. Why is Julius Erving so low? Why is he so low? Do you have David Robinson under Starberry? Okay.
Marbury. You have Jerry West. You have Penny Hardaway.
Shut your stupid.
See, he's just naming names. Penny Hardaway is not 72. He's not over Ben Wallace, David Robinson. He's not over these players.
You have Elvin Hayes, Bernard King. Next up, you have Draymond Green. You have Pau Gasol, Embiid of Joel, Fox of De'Aaron, Gilbert Arenas, man. You have Scottie Pippen.
This is how I know you're trolling. Because you have De'Aaron Fox over Ben Wallace, David Robinson, and Jerry West. I understand that these players are old, so Flight probably didn't really know about them or watch them. But even if you read the accolades, how they played, De'Aaron Fox is not better than them. Or if we're ranking these players all time, what?
You have Reggie Miller. You have Chauncey, Mr. Big Shot Billups. You have Ray Allen. You have Gary Payton. You have Paul the Truth Pierce. And next up, who is also part of Big Three.
Why is KG so low? Why is KG so low?
Kevin Garnett. We have Isaiah Thomas Sr., butler of Jimmy.
No way, no way. This nigga just put Jimmy above KG. You put Jimmy above KG? What has Jimmy done? What has Jimmy done? What has Jimmy done? What has Jimmy done? You put Jimmy Butler above KG? You put Jimmy Butler above KG. You put Jimmy Butler above KG. Jimmy Butler is a 6-time All-Star, All-Defensive Team, and has Most Improved. That's all he's done. That's all he's done. He has it. That's all he's done. That's all he's done. But you got Kevin Garnett at 59, who has won an MVP. He has won an MVP, 12-time All-Defensive, has the NBA championship, and is a 15-time All-Star. Jimmy Butler this season was just not an All-Star. At this point in his career, Kevin Garnett is still getting All-Star nods at Jimmy Butler's point of his career. What are we doing right now? And you have him at 59. You have him at 59. You have
Isaiah Thomas Sr., butler of Jimmy. Dirk Nowitzki.
And then you're going to handle this take, But even if you think that Dirk is better than, if you think that Dirk is better than KG, even though I don't think so, they're close, relative. So they're not behind by other players. You have Jimmy Butler, who's not even near that category. Why do you have Jimmy in that category? Jimmy Butler is not.
You have Charles Barkley. You have Fear the Beard, James Harden. You have CP3. Dog, you have to put Karl Anthony Towns.
No.
Y'all killing me with this.
No. This man just put this Karl Anthony Towns 50. Dog. This nigga, Karl Anthony Towns, this light-skinned nigga you see right now. This nigga right here. This light-skinned nigga you see right now. This nigga right here is above Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett, who has an MVP, has the NBA championship while arguably being the best player on the team. KG is a 15-time All-Star, and you put Karl Anthony Towns above him. Okay? Even saying Karl Anthony Towns, you put Jimmy Butler, who Jimmy Butler is better than Karl Anthony Towns. Why are we putting Karl Anthony Towns 50? Why are we putting this nigga 50? You put him above James Harden and Chris Paul, who I understand that James Harden gets hate. I get it. The James Harden hate is funny. And the Chris Paul hate is funny. But genuinely, they're better than Karl Anthony Towns. What are you doing?
You have CP3. Dog, you have to put Karl Anthony Towns, bro. Why the Claw Leonard?
Super sorry, you guys. Just a slight technical
Why is Kawhi so low?
difficulty on my camera. And then the only part, of course, I had to be on one of my favorite players of all time. Tracy McGrady is up next on the rankings.
You have Sean.
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, you have Steve Nash. Next up, a lot of people are going to be scratching their head at this one. But if you have some real NBA knowledge, you're going to have to put him in this list, because I really feel like this player would have seriously dominated on the next level. Unfortunately, if he did not pass away, you know what I'm saying, before he even got to step on the NBA court. And you have to put Len Bias. Next.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. 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 Boy, ain't
Next up, you have
No. You're trolling. This nigga trolling. No, he's trolling. Now, RIP Lynn Bias. This has nothing against him, nothing against his family. I think he would have been good if he played as well. But we're taking in consideration a what if that didn't happen. Lynn Bias, unfortunately, passed away before he stepped on the NBA court. So we're putting his potential above players that actually played. You're putting him above Kevin Garnett, Ben Wallace, Chris Paul, James Harden. You're putting him above these players based on his potential, which I get it. I think Lynn Bias would have been an amazing NBA player, but I can't say what my ranking is of him top 100 because unfortunately he never stepped on an NBA court. So why would I have him in my top 100 when Lynn Bias has never stepped on an NBA court? That doesn't even make sense.
got to step on the NBA court, and you have to put Lynn Bias. Next up, you have Manute Bol. Next up, you have Spud Webb, the shortest NBA player to
relationship with your
Oh
children.
my God.
Like, we're just giving players high nods. We have Spud Webb at 43, who barely did things in his career. We have Manute Bol, who is a good defender at center, but he's not better than the players you put below him.
win a dunk contest. I think if it's not him or Nate Robinson, but he was the first to win. That was the shortest at his time period, bro. Also, speaking of the short NBA player list and everything like that.
Like, we're trolling. No. This list is not serious. You have Muggsy Bogues at 42. Like, I would even put Muggsy Bogues. We have Muggsy Bogues. Okay, so that is Scotty Barnes in the top 100.
Muggsy Bogues, come on, man, the shortest NBA player to ever step foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that's absolutely incredible, bro. Dame Dollar. You have Vince Sanity. Next up, you have Russell Westbrook. You have Devin Booker.
Why is Zion on this list? Why is Zion in the 30s? Why is Zion in the 30s? Why is Zion in the 30s, bro? You have people in the 70s and 60s. You should be naming these players. I get it. I understand. Like, if you even had David Robinson in this area, I don't think maybe you're right. I don't know. But I wouldn't be mad at you. You had David Robinson in the 70s. You had KG in the 50s. But you have Devin Booker and Zion in the 30s, nigga.
Williamson. Monte, a.k.a. Mr.
Bro. Like, he's just watching highlights. He has Monte Ellis at 30.
Mississippi Bullet, Monte Ellis, man. Next up, you have Anthony Davis, SGA.
Dude, you have SGA at 33. This say all time. It's not list right now. Why do you have SGA at 33? You have SGA above players that actually are established. He just started. It's his second or first All-Star. You have him at 33 already?
You got Jaja.
John Morant, my nigga.
Morant. You gotta put Elton Brand, bro.
No. I want to. No. He's trolling. No, he's trolling. He's trolling. You have to put Elton Brand. You have to put a 2-time All-Star and 1 All-NBA. You have to put him there. You have to put him in the 30s. Oh, no, I'm gonna get mad.
I hate niggas. 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 I hate niggas.
I see who's next. And if niggas are above him, that should be above him. Actually, man. I can see who's next. Y'all can't see because on Basketball Reference right now. I can see who's next. And if this nigga puts stupid people above this guy, I'm actually get mad.
Dwayne Wade. You got Klay Thompson, Darren Williams.
So we have Klay Thompson above Dwayne Wade and Darren Williams. What we're doing, Flame. We have Darren Williams who was an electrifying point guard. Not saying he's not, was good in his prime. but it didn't even pass that. We have Klay Thompson, who's not even a superstar caliber player like Dwayne Wade is. Klay Thompson is a good second or third option when he was on his prime on the Golden State Warriors, a great catch-shoot player. But he's not Dwayne Wade, bro. Like Dwayne Wade.
Tim Duncan.
My bad, guys. Same glitchy thing happened with camera, but coming in next, Oscar Robertson, Mr. Triple Double.
Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There's no way. There's no way this nigga has Tim Duncan. This nigga has Tim Duncan. There's no way. 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 There's no way this nigga has Tim Duncan. There's no way this nigga has Tim Duncan. This nigga has. This nigga has. This nigga has Tim Duncan right now. He has Tim Duncan. Why isn't it sharing my screen? When they stop sharing my screen, why isn't it sharing my screen? Okay, thank you. This nigga has Tim Duncan right now. He has Tim Duncan. He has Tim Duncan. This nigga has Tim. He has Tim Duncan. And I saw the next two flight. You're not slick. You have Derrick Rose.
My bad.
You have Big O. You have Big O and Derrick Rose.
Guys, same glitchy thing happened with camera, but coming in next, Oscar Robertson, Mr. Triple Double season.
What's up, Derrick Rose?
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you have Derrick Rose here. There's no way. You have Derrick Rose at 25. You have Derrick Rose 25. Derrick Rose, who after 2013 didn't do anything, he has one MVP, a couple of All-Stars, one of the best offensive players. Not saying he's not, but he's not above Dwayne Wade. Not above Tim Duncan. He's not even above Big O. And I'm. This is not even my point. Tim Duncan is top 10 locked. He's top 10 locked. And you have him at 27. No, this isn't real. I'm getting trolled right now. I'm getting trolled. No, this is not real.
Is an absolute legend. Next up, you have Magic Johnson.
What's his top 10? No. He has AI in his top 10. He has AI in his top 10. I'm scared that he has AI in his top 10. You have Magic at 24? You have Magic 24?
Stop camera glitch again, but you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You have Kareem at 23? No, I'm getting trolled. Oh my God, he has AI in his top 10.
Next up, you got Bill Russell. You gotta put John Havlicek in there.
Why is John Havlicek above Bill Russell? You have John Havlicek, who I think is a very underrated player, by the way. But you have John Havlicek, who is a six man most of his career. You have John Havlicek above Magic Johnson, who's a top 10 lock, Tim Duncan, who's a top 10 lock, Bill Russell, who's a top 12 max lock, and Dwayne Wade. You have him above Dave Robinson. You have him above Ben Wallace. Flight.
Bob Petit. You got Nate.
No, we're trolling. You have Bob Pettit, my nigga. You have Bob. Bro, I want you to tell me something that Bob Pettit has done off the top of your head. I know, but these, bro.
Tiny.
You have Tiny. You have
Archball. Gotta put John Stockton in there.
No. You have John Stockton 18, and you try to go past
Tiny Archball. Gotta put John.
He said you got to. You have him 18. Like my problem is my problem is not where John Stockton is listed like 18. My problem is who he's ahead of. He's ahead of players that are better than him. You have him above Tim Duncan, Magic Johnson for what? John Stockton got carried by Karl Malone every season of his career. Why do we have him above Tim Duncan? Why do we have him above these players? He doesn't belong in these categories. Why is this video 11 minutes?
Stockton in there. Got Hakeem
Another top 10 lock.
Olajuwon. Larry Bird.
Walt Frazier, bro. Walt Frazier, my nigga.
Frazier up in this thing, man. Next up, Curry.
No. My nigga, Carmelo Anthony, my nigga. Carmelo Anthony. You have Carmelo Anthony, who is known for not playing defense, not playmaking at a high level, not playing defense at a high level, just for scoring. And you put him over Magic Johnson, who is arguably the greatest point guard of all time, has many championships, many MVPs. You put him over Tim Duncan, who was the best player on every Spurs championship win besides 2014. Arguably, you can say it was to him. He led the Spurs dynasty. Is one of the best defenders of all time and one of the best post scorers of all time. You have Melo over him. You have Hakeem Olajuwon, who's arguably the best defensive interior big of all time. Has 2 back-to-back NBA championships, MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year, and arguably one of the best post technicians of all time. You have Melo above him. You have David Robinson, who, yes, didn't win a championship on the Spurs, but won an MVP. Was one of the most dominant centers in his time in the 70s. You have Ben Wallace, who's one of the best defensive players of all time and led the defensive-led Detroit Pistons to the NBA championship. You have Melo above him. You have CP3, who's arguably a point guard and one of the best point guards of all time. You have Melo above him. You have James Harden, who is an amazing offensive talented player. Yes, cannot play defense at a high level, but can play make at a high level. You have Melo above him. Dwayne Wade, who led his team to the NBA Finals and won it in 2004. No, 2006. Should have won an MVP, but didn't. But played at MVP caliber level most of his career. Was second fiddle to LeBron James, yes, but won 2 more NBA championships. 3-time NBA champion, all them All-Stars, all defensive player teams, all them All-NBAs. You have Melo above him. Bill Russell, who has the most championships of all time and one of the best defensive minds you have ever seen in the NBA. You have Melo above him. Carmelo Anthony.
Anthony got Paul George.
I don't even want to disrespect Jokic because Jokic is so good, but he's not 12. Like, it's just the fact of the people that you have above him that's making the rest of your list so tainted. Like Paul George deserves to be here. Jokic actually deserves these conversations. Not top 10, not top 15, not top 20, but 30, 40, maybe low 20 area. But because the rest of your list is so trash, you tainted it. You tainted it, bro.
Yes. Next up, you got Kevin Durant. Donovan.
Oh my God, Luka.
Have a dunk both. Gotta put Shaq up in here, man. To be honest, I would literally put Shaq into the top 3 NBA players of history if he was able to shoot. Next up, Allen.
Oh.
This nigga's retarded.
Oh my God, Allen Iverson, number 7, bro. Allen Iverson, number 7, bro. This is not real, bro. No, this is actually not real. No, this is not real. This is not. I'm not. No, this is not real. This is not real. No, this is not real life. This is actually not real life. Allen Iverson, number 7. No, this is not real. This is not real. This is not real. No, this is not real. This is actually not real. This is not real. Allen Iverson, number 7. This is not real. No, this is not real. No, I don't believe it. You have Allen Iverson above Shaq, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Dwayne Wade, And life's not better than Jokic. And life is not better than. Is he better than John Stockton? Like, holy, who is he better than? You have him above all these great. And this is why I made the AI is overrated video.
And versus my favorite motherfucking NBA player of all time. The reason why I picked up the basketball, it's bigger than basketball at this point, especially when it comes to Iverson. Next to the point of what I was talking to you guys earlier on in the video, that what these lists are going to come down to, bro, the influence, bro. Iverson is the reason why today your favorite NBA players are able to walk around the NBA having tattoos, having braids, having locks.
Now, yes, okay. Now, his thing when people use that argument against me, because they did it in my AI video. Here's the thing I said about this. Now, we're ranking basketball, we're ranking players. I don't take into account. I take into account your influence to a certain extent, but also how you play on a basketball court. Because I'm rating basketball. I'm not rating how are you outside the court. So yes, your influence have a certain extent on here. Your influence on the basketball court, not off the court. Now, yes, I understand AI influence on off the court is amazing. That's why he deserves the Hall of Fame. I don't say he deserves to be Hall of Fame. I don't say he deserves recognition. AI deserves the love he gets. But when we're ranking NBA players, we're ranking on their skill, how they play when it comes time, their influence on the court, how they play with teammates. We're ranking their basketball. We're not ranking how they dress, Flight. We're not ranking what they did off the court, Flight. This is a basketball list. Now, if you want to do a basketball influence list, Flight, AI is arguably number one. I mean, if that's what we're doing, if we're doing favorite player, Flight, AI is number one. But that's not what we're doing here, Flight. We're not doing influence based. Now, influence have a certain account into it, but barely any to push AI to 7. To push AI to 7? No. AI does not have that much influence to push this nigga to 7. No.
Having all time, like Iverson brought the entire culture into the NBA. Wet bananas.
Does that say 6? He's trolling, Obadiah. He's trolling.
You got to put Wemby into this top list. When it's all said and done, I'm putting the bet. I'm putting everything on the money line, on the parlay. When it's all said and
recently changed jobs or received a raise.
I'm gonna troll. Niggas, no, I'm gonna troll. There's no way you have Wemby. Why do you have Wemby? It hasn't been a season yet. If you do it based on potential, you're doing based on potential. Still, this is your ranked top 100 players. You can't do it. This is not ranking potentials, big dog. It just gets worse and worse for you, Flight, don't it? It just never gets better.
Wemby will legitimately be a top 3 NBA player. He would even be 5 times better than what he is now if it wasn't for his hating ass teammates. Everybody on that Sperms team, you got to go. You guys clearly hate on him. Even Popovich, you know what I'm saying? Popovich, you're getting discredited as a coach as well from the way you're limiting his minutes and you're not calling out the players passing him the ball the way they should be and stuff like that. Wemby is a legitimately top 7 NBA player, even this early on in his career. I don't want to hear it. This dude is a 7'10.5" monster. He isn't even literally like nowhere near his body build prime. What I mean by that, I've always spoke and preached about give Wemby about 2 or 3 more years to get that Okonkwo-like build. Look at how Okonkwo, when he first came into the NBA, he was very skinny. He was a little bit frail and stuff like that. It takes like time. You got to, have proper eats and stuff like that, plans, and you got to work out and stuff like that and get the muscle. Just eat more, bro. Wemby is the real deal. You have to put Wemby in the top list. It's about to get spicy. Coming in at the number 5 rank for the NBA.
I honestly don't know who's. Honestly don't know. I will know. You put everybody's being down there.
NBA players of all time. LeBron! You have LeBron going into the top 5.
Okay.
I mean, do I need to explain anything more? LeBron's longevity needs to be studied. He's still playing right now as we speak. And to be honest with you, he even has a lot more room when it's all said and done whenever he decides to retire to even get up further on this list. But I feel like it's fair from the other players I'm about to mention after him and why he's a 5th player.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Of all time. But he has enough room to crawl up more into the list and everything like that. Because coming in after LeBron, Kobe Bryant. Come on, man. Kobe Bryant, man. Do I need
I'm so
to
scared.
even explain? R.I.P. Kobe.
I'm not even going to say anything about 4 or 5 right now.
Man.
I'm scared for 3 or 2.
Kobe is probably the most dominant shooting guard of all time.
I'm scared for 3
from the post game to his 3-pointers to his clutch ability to his mama mentality. The Kobe and Shaq era, that was just absolutely amazing to witness and stuff like that. To see the controversy that he dealt with and still went in every single night in the NBA, putting up absolutely crazy numbers and stuff like that. To the 81-point game that he had and everything, the 2nd most points in NBA history. I mean, you have to put Kobe in the top 5. Anybody that doesn't have Kobe in the top 5 NBA list, discredit the list. Just turn off the video. Don't even waste your breath. Don't waste your energy arguing. Top 3.
I'm scared.
Michael Jordan.
So who's 2 and 1? So MJ's number 3. So I'm assuming Curry's number 1. Which is crazy. We'll get to that when I get to that. Who's 2? I'm not in the Flight world like that. I don't watch Flight like every day. So I should have assumed that Curry was 1. Who is 2 then? If MJ's 3.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Now people are gonna be like, you didn't put him number 1. No, I didn't. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a top 3 player of all time. Where you decide to put him is up to you. Because coming in next, Wilt the Stilt.
Pardon, nigga.
Oh my God, Flight, you gotta watch Flight. I know Flight on your channel, you do watch a lot of highlights, Flight. You need to watch basketball, Flight. You need to watch the basketball, Flight. You need to watch some basketball, Flight. I know that you be watching a lot of highlights on your channel. That's kind of what you do. You need to watch some games, Flight. You need to watch some games. Nobody on this earth is putting LeBron at 5, honestly, because Kobe's not better than LeBron. Then you have Wilt number 2. I already know who's number 1. Number 1 is Steph Curry because you're Steph Curry to me, right? But you have Wilt. Yes, you have Wilt number 2. And if you haven't seen my TikTok hot takes video, I think Wilt is very overrated. Wilt is a very selfish player who the only reason why he even passed the ball was because the niggas was making him do it. He wants to make them know he can do it. But that's it. He literally is a selfish player that caused many championship runs not to happen. He kept on losing to Bill Russell, kept on losing to the New York Knicks. Even when New York Knicks didn't have Willis Reed, that year they played the Knicks, Walt Frazier them dirty, and he lost, and he underperformed. Will's overrated.
Chamberlain. And let me explain why. Now, does Wilt Chamberlain have the influences of Michael Jordan? Hell no. But what Wilt Chamberlain does have, we have these dweebs on here like going up and firing up a video talking about, well, there's no way Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game was real because they just didn't have footage. Yo, you dumbass. Do your fucking research, my nigga. Bro, there was literally audio.
It's crazy because Flight said doing research. That's ironic, Flight.
On the radio of people live commentating the game of Wilt have. And not the fact of that, this game was played in the 1960s, pre segregation and all that stuff. Bro, that was a really racial time period to be playing in, dog. Like, put 2 and 2 together, bro. Do you really think they're gonna make up and push the agenda that Wilt Chamberlain, who is an African American, dropping 100 points? Do you really think during that time period they're gonna push that, bro? Like, think for a second. Not even that. Okay. You want to put that all to the side. Bro, Go look up Wilt Chamberlain's stats. This nigga averaged 50 points. He averaged 50 points in an NBA season. It was the 1961-1962 season. And you dumbasses out there that keep saying that the game is fake, how about you stay in fucking school and do your math and research? There's no way somebody averages 50 points per game without scoring a high number for it to bring that average to that little median level.
It's like the reason why that people do that is because it's a troll. One, it's a troll. Two, it's because it's a joke. Because Wilt Chamberlain played in a weak era. The only reason why Bill Russell gets as much high as he does, because he played in the same era, is because how much he dominated. Wilt Chamberlain dominated regular season scoring and rebounding, but he underperformed in the playoffs. Wilt Chamberlain couldn't beat the top heavy players when he had to go against them. The reason why Bill Russell is higher than Wilt Chamberlain is because Bill Russell performed when it was time. Bill Russell is one of the greatest defensive minds of all time. He was able to shut Wilt down and shut other great centers down at that time frame. That's why Bill Russell's higher. So yes, Flight, I agree with you that yes, Wilt Chamberlain did score the points, because I'm not trolling. I'm actually being serious. We all know that Wilt scored 100. We're not stupid. We're not idiots. We know this. But we also know that Wilt scored 50 points in his era because, one, it was one of the weakest eras. It's literally the 1960s, 70s. That era is weak. Everybody knows this, Flight. That's why Wilt is lower, because you play in the weak era where you're able to score a lot and you can't perform like that in the playoffs. That's why Wilt is lower, Flight. That's why. We understand about the 50 points. We can read. I think everybody can read.
Which means that he had to have some type of game where he scored 80 or 90 plus points, which indeed he scored 100 points. Okay? Bro, this nigga averaged 50 points per game and 25 rebounds in a 1961-1962 season. This nigga is better than Michael Jordan. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, all right?
He's not. He's not better than Michael Jordan. He's not. You have Wilt above Michael Jordan because of a 50-point average season. But Wilt Chamberlain playing a week, like I said, Michael Jordan playing a stronger era. Michael Jordan is a better defender than Wilt Chamberlain on the perimeter-wise. Michael Jordan is more consistent than Wilt Chamberlain. Michael Jordan is able to do way more things and not be as selfish as Wilt. The thing about Wilt is Wilt has the talent, just not the consistency. Wilt has the talent, just not the unselfishness. There is some certain things that players just have to be at a high standard. Wilt Chamberlain did not have these things. He was selfish. He actively was letting the team not score. That's why he averaged 50 points. And when he won the NBA championship, look at his stats, look at his team stats. His team was able to perform according to him and allow the team to flourish. Whenever Wilt Chamberlain was able to settle down and play team basketball, the team actually won more. The team actually won a championship because Wilt Chamberlain was able to settle down and actually play for real. So the reason why Wilt is lower is because, like you said, you have to influence matters, right, Flight? Influence matters, right, Flight? His influence was horrible off the court. His influence was horrible on the court, I meant. He literally was selfish to teammates. He was horrible to teammates. He literally would not give him the ball. He wouldn't pass the ball. He would take rebounds. He would take points. That's why he's averaging 50. He's not better than Jordan. The only thing, he's not better than Jordan at all. He's not better than Jordan. You can see the talent is. You can see the talent is there. Yes, Wilt has the talent, but he doesn't have the unselfishness. He doesn't have the team basketball. He doesn't have the defense. He doesn't have the consistency. He doesn't have the play. He doesn't have the attributes. He doesn't have the accolades. He's not better than Jordan. You're basing it off of scoring and points because of the talent and because of the era. But look at more in depth, like.
And now, in my opinion, too, if he was playing in this time period, he would be 5 times even better. Wilt Chamberlain during this time period was going up against plumbers, school guidance counselors, school assistant principals, the motherfucking school security guards. You know what I'm saying? Like chess club players. No competition, bro. You really think he's not gonna drop 100 points? None of to
see flight. You just made the joke that everybody makes about Wilt Chamberlain. You literally just said that when it gets plumbers, and you have him averaging 50 and 25. Yes, he's averaging 50 and 25. Have you seen the Kai Cenat mixtape where Kai Cenat dropped literally over 20 plus points on toddlers, nigga? Yes, he's going to drop over 50 points. They're against plumbers. Against niggas don't play. When you go against real top tier talent like Bill Russell, he can't even perform correctly. Yes, he's gonna drop whole good points. He's going against plumbers, niggas that don't play. He don't get Caucasians that don't play the basketball game. Yes, he's gonna drop a lot of points. Like that makes sense, nigga.
Decided that Go look up his stats, what he ran in the track and everything like that, dog. Come on, bro. You got to put Wilt Chamberlain in the top 2. I will argue this to the end of it, bro. The last official NBA player in this ranking to finish off at being the #1 player of all time and right now. Can we get a drum roll, please? The #1 NBA player of all time and right now will be Steph Look at Curry, man. Come on, man. This guy is the #1 shooter of all time. His longevity also needs to be studied. He's like 35, still dropping 60 points, still outdoing all your favorite NBA players. Now, also to the side effect, Curry has crazy amounts of influence, bro. And to the reason why all these NBA teams, all these new up-and-coming hoopers, all these high school, all these JUCO, all these college teams are averaging 30-plus threes a game now is because of Steph Chef. Look at Wardell Curry, man. #1 NBA player of right now.
Flight. I don't know what's worse. The always saying in this video, Flight. Okay, Flight. One, Steph Curry's not the best player of all time. Now, you're taking influence to such a high standard that I don't understand how Michael Jordan is above Wilt. I don't understand how LeBron James is above Wilt, because you're using influence to a certain standard on certain players, but yet when it comes to Jordan and LeBron, you understand their influence, but yet you don't have them as high. Because if we're saying influence and how high it is, it should be you think it's Curry, whatever. It should be Jordan. It should be Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. Kobe should be in that top 3 if you take the influence or whatever. Steph Curry's not the best player of all time. I understand. I'm very high on Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry is actually top 10 based on the things you said, actually, Flight. But the reason why he's not higher is because Steph Curry is not a elite defender. Steph Curry has moments where he's also been inconsistent. Steph Curry has the longevity, but not as much as other players. And honestly, there's just players above him that just have more accolades than Steph Curry. Like, honestly, Steph Curry is an amazing playmaker. I think Steph Curry is a very underrated playmaker, actually. Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time. Steph Curry is able to get to the rim better than he used to be. 2018 Steph Curry and over was just able to get to the rim way better than he used to be. But he's not better than Jordan, not better than LeBron, not better than Kobe. Yeah, you have a King top 10. You have Shaq top 10, actually. You don't have Magic top 10. You have Magic 24. Like, I just don't get this list, Flight. Like, honestly, Flight, I'm trying to see, like, your consistency. I was trying to see where you put players at and why. But honestly, Flight, I don't know where you put these players at. You matter influence a lot when it came to AI and Curry. But MJ's influence was literally global. And you have him 3. You don't have above Wilt because you don't have him above Wilt. And you literally said that MJ has more influence than Wilt, but you don't have him above him, even though you matter influence to a higher degree. So honestly, this list is horrible. It's worse than what sins. And I'm trying to figure out his consistencies, but he's so inconsistent that there is nothing that's consistent about this list, which is crazy to even say that because that's how consistency works. It's weird for me to say that, but that's really how it works. Flight was so inconsistent in his list that there is nothing consistent about it. He has no points. He has nothing, no merit for these players. He was just naming players just to name them. Honestly, he was naming players just to say that Steph Curry's better than all them, honestly. Because there is no way you have Magic Johnson, no Hakeem, you have you have Johnston above CP3, AI, and you have Melo 13. You have AI 7, Melo 13, KG below all of them. Like, I don't get this list, Flight. Honestly, I was gonna react to more videos, but I just can't. This nigga Flight had the worst video I've ever reacted to on the channel. Flight, stop making lists. Keep on reacting to highlights. Keep on doing that, Flight. Stop making lists. Holy, that list is horrible.